Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Startup Company, The Perfect Start 2021, Part 6. Okay, so we've received an investment offer from JH Capital, and so currently we need to reach the number of targeted users, so that's 1 million. We're nearly there, 989,000. So here we go, not far to go. And then the next milestone after that is going to be a support ticket, which is why in the previous video we unlocked the supporter from the potential staff. We're going to decline the investment offer because, as I said, you want to keep ownership of your company, especially seeing as we're earning £8 a day. We're in positive financial territory. We certainly don't need to be borrowing any additional money and giving away any percentages of our company. And boom, we are at 1 million users. So now we need to resolve 2 support tickets. It's received its first support ticket, like right on cue. Okay, so need to go to me. We need to go to change role, go back to recruiter, start headhunting, and we're going to need to look for supporters. Okay, cancel that. And actually do research salary expectation, research demands. That's because I've trained myself. And now we'll be able to instant hire. So there we go. That person's 93% speed, 103% speed, 86%. Okay, so this person here, 6,022 a month, instant hire, done. We can close that off. We can pause the game, get a desk in. Might as well go for an expert desk. Doesn't really matter, but put an expert one in anyway, because then regardless of what the person's requirements will be, they will be fulfilled. So there we go. Pandemic Gaming Team 1. There's their training. But we hit play, and now that first support ticket will be worked on. And then we'll also be able to see how quickly we are responding to our support tickets. So are we keeping people happy? Or are we not? Now, because the first one came in before we even had support staff in place, we're probably not going to be able to get it sorted 100% for this first ticket. But the person's working on it. We're also still looking for more. We don't really need any more. You only need 1 supporter at the beginning. You certainly don't need more than that. So you only need to recruit 1. And now what we'll do is we'll look for some managers, because now that the office is getting a bit bigger, obviously me as the CEO can manage staff. However, it's much better to get additional managers in for your various production plans for your different support members. So there we go. Hire supporters, resolve support tickets. Well, we're already in the process of resolving the first ticket. And as I said, let's get some managers in. We saw the salary expectation there, so let's set it close to what they wanted. So it's 5,500 or expectation of 7,000 for that one. We can't do the instant hire, so let's click up the speed and get some additional people. So 95%, 80%. 104%, instant hire of 6,600. Let's go with a slightly lower percentage. Okay, now we've got our additional member of staff to put in, so we're going to need another desk. So let's get an expert desk. Where are we going to put the manager? Doesn't really matter, to be honest, for now. Yeah, put them over there. Okay, so select the manager. So in charge of 3 people, so select which people you want them to be in charge of, because obviously they're a beginner manager. They're not an intermediate or expert. Intermediate and expert can manage more staff. So we've received more investment offers, as you do, of course, as you get more popular. Our server capacity is peaking out, but we still have enough computing units to be okay. We'll decline that investment offer because we're not interested. Okay, so support satisfaction is only 25%. It's taken 34 hours to resolve 2 tickets, but we've got another 100k. There's no support tickets waiting now, and that happiness will improve over time because you won't get too many tickets. So you don't, as I said, you don't really need a big support team yet. You only need one person. So making quick progress, well done. The board believes blah blah. So now we need to reach a daily income of $40,000. So that's quite a lot. Seeing as we're only currently at 8,000 a day. So the next milestone is going to take some time. So it's been 2 days since I wrote to Pandemic Gaming Support and I haven't even received a single answer. Well, that's resolved now, and you can see that this ticket's being worked on as well. So that's good. All of their needs are met, and they're working on that support ticket. So this one will be resolved much quicker. We've hit maximum users on the site. You can see there it's flashing. So 65% satisfaction. So satisfaction is improving now. And that average resolve time will come down very rapidly and they will get happy again. Okay, another day's gone by. Okay, now frameworks we're going to need to unlock because we're at maximum level and now we're just getting a DDoS attack. Okay, so quickly go and get yourself additional capacity. So pause the game, add instances, so Fast Clouds Ultra, add an instance, and let's see, we're at 61,000, so no, so add another instance. So 58,000 versus 61,000, so add a third instance. So 73,000 and we're at 61,000 computing units. So we're managing to deal with the DDoS attack. So that will carry on running in the background, but we're okay. We're stable. We're at a response time of 18-19 milliseconds. Let's go to our server room anyway, because we're at the point where we do need to expand. So add another web server, another cache server, and another database server. Get them all configured. There we go. And configure. And configure. So that's going to enhance our CUs. We now have a web server bottleneck, but we're producing 30,000 computing units. Go back to the office. The DDoS attack is about a third of the way through, but as you can see our server usage is stable, so that's fine. We're able to very quickly online cloud instances to deal with the DDoS. Later on you can research DDoS protection as well, but let's get the Nitrosoft Platform 2005, which is going to allow us to expand our features because we were at the max level. So let's upgrade from Qt Framework to Nitrosoft Platform. Still only a maximum of 3 features, but we can now go up to the level 60. The next upgrade you can see is a big change. You can have 6 features and you can go up to level 300 for your components. So your features. So upgrade and upgrade. Upgrade by 5, so level 50. Okay, come out. So we're now at 84% users. We can get another 200,000 users. And of course, as this goes on, we will be able to increase our market share. So we will be able to get more money in from our advertising. Okay, so this person is currently managing the feature plan. Okay, decide who's doing what. Okay, we're still looking for managers. Let's cancel that off. We've got plenty to choose from. There's 132% there. And only 5,700. That's not bad. Let's confirm that person. Okay, so let's get our second manager in. So again, another desk. We're soon going to be needing a bigger office than the one that we're in, but we're okay for now. Okay, so decide who we're going to be managing. So that's the sales executives. We haven't fired Ronnie Nichols yet, but we will do. We're going to get rid of him finally. So when his contract comes to an end, the one that he's managing, we'll fire him, which will make Pauline Singleton happy, and then replace him with a new member of staff. But we're now only making 6,500 a day. So let's go and have a look at where he is with his contracts. It's at 10 of 10 days. So There we go. Impressions 600,000. We're up to 900,000. So let's turn off auto renew. Sort through the different contracts, but we're going to fire him. So there we go. So we need to now get a new salesperson. So go to the salesperson, sales executive, intermediate, salary expectation, demands, and go. And we're on normal speed at the moment, so it will take a while to get our resources, but that gives us time to put in another desk, which will be potentially for a manager, but of course we're waiting for a sales executive. So we've got that additional manager, so let's put them in while we're waiting for the additional sales executive. Okay, so who do we want this person to manage? Questionable. Again, it's all about deciding what you want to do with who. So we can have 3 employees managed. So there we go. That's the researchers and one of the sales executives. Okay, I need to pick someone to actually employ. So scroll down. 183%. Wow, 10 grand a month. Okay, we're going viral as well. So now they need to start finding us some contracts, because at the moment we're missing one of our contracts, so our income is going to have gone down, but we know that the slot that's available now is able to deal with a lot more impressions, because you're up to 900,000 impressions a day from that slot. Now someone commented about the slots. You'll find that from a financial perspective, if you've got say 5 million impressions a day, if you're able to break that up into higher value, smaller impression count contracts, you'll net more money than having one contract that lasts the entire day for those 5 million impressions. So you're better off breaking it up and getting multiple contracts that will potentially earn you more money than one individual contract for the maximum number of impressions, which is the reason to do it. I did put that in the comment underneath when the chap commented. Always happy to answer questions, so always feel free to comment, and I'll always do my best to answer any questions that you have. Don't forget to also like and subscribe to the channel. Every week I will be doing this series, so every Wednesday, Startup Company, I'll be putting a new video. Check out as well Valheim, my Valheim Perfect Start series video that I recently put onto the channel. It's an amazing game. You're a Viking. It's early access, but the game itself is really, really good, so I'd recommend you go and check that out. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're creating another production plan. So we've now got a design plan for the person that is managing our designers. So there we go. They're still idling for some reason. Okay, what's going on? Right, okay. That person is there. They're not doing a production plan. Okay, let's scroll through, see what we're doing there. Okay, the sales guys, so we've got some decent contracts now. Obviously our 2 designers are still sitting there idle. That's fine for now because we've got a huge number of spare components, so it's not a massive issue. So 935,000 impressions yesterday. So let's see if we got something a bit closer. So 930, but it's only 560, so 315. You're looking at the financial values for text ads, banner ads, and video ads. So do it for 920. Negotiate the CPM, because that's clicks per mille is what it stands for, and that's per 1,000 views how many people actually click the advert, and that's where the revenue comes from. So we'll take off auto renew on this one as well, because obviously we want to put in a much higher contract for Eunice. Having a look through, see what's available. Okay, so 1.2 million there, that's $5.70. So you're looking for the high medians, because at the moment we are doing banner ads. We're not doing video ads yet because we haven't added that feature to the site. Once we have the ability to have 6 features, you'll be able to put in a couple of the advertising ones and then break up the sessions and days even further. You could put a filter on here to narrow down what you're looking for, or you can just scroll up and down through all of your available contracts to find what you're looking for. It's entirely up to you. But as you can see, we've gone through quite a lot of milestones. That one's up to 1.5 million impressions per day, that segment. So currently the contract is set at 940,000. So that at 615 for 1.1 million will be worth negotiating. So let's turn off auto renew, skip forwards and sort that one out. So that contract has now been sorted. So those contracts have now ended, 13 and 14. And now what we do is we manage the new contracts. So we got the one that we saw, that we liked. So we had that 570 for 1.2 or 615 for 1.1 million. So that's, but we'll go with that because that's for more impressions. So we'll put that up. So that's 7,500 a day, but we'll negotiate higher. So send offer, and they've accepted straight away. So that's perfect. Okay. Now we'll go to Eunice again, and Eunice was, we could go with, I think that 1.1 million will be the best one to negotiate. So we're at 1.5 million. So let's have a look at what that would be, but it's only $4.50. So that's 6,300, 6,900 a day at 4.95 CPM. Now this one at 615, go back and negotiate. Look at that, 7,500 for the day. So although it's less impressions, because of the CPM, the daily payment on it is much higher. So that's what you're always looking for. Look at the number of impressions, the amount that you're going to get per day, and what you can negotiate with the CPM, so clicks per melee. And that will give you more revenue. So get you start moving towards that 40k that you need to be making a day for the next milestone. But for today, so I don't wear out your brains and prattle on for too long, I think we'll draw the video to an end. Not too far away from now. But thanks for watching. I do appreciate that you guys are enjoying this series. I mean, it's a great game. I've been in touch with the creator of the game as well, just to show my appreciation. But until next time, I'm Know-It-All Gaming. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any episodes in the series. But until next time, wherever you are, have a fantastic day.